You know the songs, Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, Wanted, Dead or Alive. Raise Your Hands is the premier tribute band to the music and spirit of Bon Jovi and members. Join us now in studio. We are so excited to have you. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So how did a bunch of Connecticut musicians decide to come together and honor Bon Jovi?
Our lead singer, TJ, our John Bon Jovi, he's a passionate Bon Jovi fan and got this project off the ground in 2018 and just one by one recruited the rest of us guys, and we're along for the ride, having a great time.
They have such an iconic sound, and so I'm curious, like, what kind of process went into making sure that not only you're honoring their music, but finding your own path in the same way. So maybe talk about the journey that you went on to get the right sound.
First and foremost, we're pretty picky about pulling the songs apart, making sure every little harmony's there, every little solo, every signature, whether it's a keyboard part that's heard, so people can identify with it and recognize it, and just get a similar experience as if they were seeing the band.
In terms of performances, people must just come alive when you start to play, no matter where you're at, and that's got to feel so good as a musician first and foremost, but to be able to honor the band in a way that people really respond to it and are energetic about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as a crowd attendee of a Bon Jovi show, to not sing "Living on a Prayer," "It's My Life," I think it's impossible. You know, so when that energy comes from the crowd, it makes our job so much easier, and it allows us to just pour that energy back out. And we really like to connect with the audience and sing-alongs and just a real concert feel for whether it's a couple hundred people or a couple thousand people.
And you're going to be able to do just that at the Seven Angels Theater, which is incredibly exciting. Have you guys performed there before? Is this the first time?
This is our first time there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
What are you looking forward to most, and how would this be different, I guess, from other shows that you've done in the past?
Well, we've started to really explore the theaters as of the last couple of years, and for our crowd, our demographic, I think it's just a great fit. We've traveled quite a bit in a lot of these theaters, so for us to do a theater in our backyard, because we're a Connecticut-based band, is really exciting. We're hoping to see some friends and family at this 100-year-old historic theater right in Waterbury, Connecticut. Is
there a particular song? Everyone expects you to play, obviously, the mainstream songs that you know and love, but is there like a deep cut that you might throw into the mix for this Waterbury performance?
We always have one or two deep cuts. We always have one or two deep cuts.
Yeah. So. And I have to ask you, like, what are your favorite songs to perform?
Bed of Roses is a great one. Just a really good kind of a feel song. It's just a good soulful song. Yeah. And we tend to get the crowd involved in that one.
How about you?
For me, I also like Bed of Roses.
Yeah.
But, Raise Your Hands, the song Raise Your Hands is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And just as a guitar player, it's just a really, really fun song to play.
I love that. Yeah. That's awesome. And then if people want to get tickets, are there still tickets available to the show?
There's still tickets available, sevenangelstheater.org. You can purchase tickets online, and they're going fast. So.
Yeah, should be a good show. And then maybe one final message why people should come out and see you guys at this particular performance.
We offer a Bon Jovi experience.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah. A genuine musical Bon Jovi experience.
Bon Jovi in your backyard.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi in your backyard.
Even better. See?
I love it. That's perfect, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Bon Jovi has captivated the hearts and imagination of music fans for decades now, selling more than 120 million records worldwide. We are joined live by band members from Raise Your Hands, a tribute to Bon Jovi, going to be playing locally here in Connecticut very soon. Gentlemen, thanks for being with us. Tell us right now about why you love Bon Jovi so much, their music, why you want to bring this show to the stage here locally.
Sure. I mean, Bon Jovi, ages 8 to 80.
Absolutely.
People know every song. It's hard not to sing Living on a Prayer or It's My Life when you hear it.
What's the great appeal of Bon Jovi to you as an artist?
Well, I have to say, as a guitar player, the parts are just a lot of fun.
Right.
This goes back to the 80s. I'm kind of an 80s guy, myself, so I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
It's an honor to play the part of Richie Sambora and to tackle all these guitar parts. It's wonderful.
Now, Bon Jovi obviously plays big venues all the time. They play mega arenas. You're playing in a more intimate setting. What's that experience going to be like for the fans coming out?
So at the theater, it's probably 300 plus people, so much more intimate. But we really try to bring that stadium feel, but at the same time make it an intimate experience where we interact with the crowd and just have a great time with the few hundred people that are there. Give them a great show.
Bon Jovi, of course, New Jersey guys. Why would a couple of musicians from Connecticut choose to go with Bon Jovi?
Like we said earlier, the ages 8 to 80. Yeah. When I joined the band as one of the younger kids in the band, I thought I knew 4 or 5 Bon Jovi songs, and then you realize pretty quickly when you go to a show that you know 30 Bon Jovi songs. There are just so many hits. and it's such a good time.
Yeah, what are your favorite songs of Bon Jovi? There's so many in that catalog.
I have a few. I would say the song "Raise Your Hands" is one of my favorite songs. Again, as a guitar player, it just has a certain feel, and it's just a lot of fun to play. I like "Bed of Roses." I like "It's My Life." I can go on and on. There's so many great hits. Like I feel like every song, I'm like, oh, I love this one. Oh, I like this one. You know. So
now, as a guitar player, is there anything stylistic about the way Bon Jovi weaves guitar into their music that's particularly challenging or interesting for you?
I would say that, Richie Sambora is just your classic blues-based rock and roll guitar player. I know that covers a lot of ground, but that's the stuff that had the foundation in players like Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton. And then when the 80s happened with players like Richie Sambora, and it still had that influence. There's still like a blues-based to it, but it's rock and roll at the same time.
I want to get the venue straight. This is going to be at the Seven Angels Theater, and this is going to be happening on February 1st, 8 p.m. And it's going to be an intimate setting. You'd say about 300 people going to be in the room.
Yeah, we're going to pack as many in as we can, but 300 plus. And then you can get the tickets at sevenangelstheater.org. Beautiful, historic, 100-plus-year-old theater right in the heart of Waterbury, Connecticut.
Sounds like it's going to be great. If you don't like Bon Jovi, I don't know. There's something wrong. Everybody likes everybody likes that music. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back with more of Good Morning Connecticut after a short break.